Great morning, everyone. This is Bernadine Kirkland. Y'all come on in the room. You are welcome. You are welcome. It's going to wait for one more minute. Don't see you. Dr. Roz, is that you?
Hey, Bernadine.
Hey, I was saying, is that you? Because somebody else says that they're on, but I don't see anyone else on but us.
I'm on. This is Diana.
Oh, hey, Diana.
How are you this morning?
Terrific, dear. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just getting ready to get me some flat belly coffee. I was upstairs doing something. I said, "Oh my goodness, it's 11 o'clock. Let me get downstairs and get on."
Yes. All right. Well, hopefully others will jump on because it is now straight up 10 o'clock Central Time. So I'm ready to get this show on the road.
All right now. Well,
Yes.
while they're coming, I'm going to go in here and get me some coffee. How about that?
Fantastic. I want to welcome everyone in. This is Bernadine Kirkland, and I want to welcome you to the wonderful world of Akana. And I want you to thank whoever invited you in this morning. We're going to get started. We're going to roll right in. I started with Akana 3 years ago, so I'm celebrating my 3rd-year anniversary, and others are celebrating 5 years in the business. It's an amazing industry, and I'm so glad that Michelle Stewart introduced me to Akana. So we invite you to elevate the well-being of your body and your soul. So I want to share the meaning of Akana. The meaning of Akana means in the hands of God. And that's so very important to me because I love that I represent a company that represents me well. And I always want to do my best job in representing my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to share a little bit about our company. Our company launched on April 20th, 2019 with our line of CBD products and essential oils. And in 2020, we expanded to include a complete line of wellness and weight management products. In 2021, we introduced the Flat Belly Lifestyle, and we have more than 27,000 happy customers. And Akana reinvests 1% of its gross profits to empower underserved communities, and we deliver 5-star customer support. Our mission, we believe that health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. And by offering the most life-changing products and innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. So why is wellness so important? It's important because we've given birth to the first generation of children who are predicted to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. And by 2030, colon cancer is estimated to become a leading killer for people aged 20 to 49 years of age. And why is that? It's because of chronic disease. Inflammation in our cells at the mitochondrial level, it's because of chronic inflammation, and it's also because we have visceral fat surrounding our internal organs. You can see the left and you can see the right side. It makes a real big difference from what you see on a person's body with what's going on inside. So some of the consequences. In 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from heart disease in the United States. For 25% of them, the first symptom was death. When you look at the 3 hearts, you see a healthy heart on the left. Then you see an angina pectoris heart, and then you see a mitochondrial infarction. The first heart, the healthy heart, has a clear coronary artery. The angina pectoris has a coronary artery with arteriosclerotic plaque, and the mitochondrial infarction or the heart attack is a blocked artery that reduces blood flow to the artery that creates a heart attack or mitochondrial infarction. So it starts with learning your blood type. Do you know your blood type? I don't know how many are on the line, but if you know your blood type, you want to just drop it in the chat. Drop your blood type in the chat if you know it, because your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, than culture, than geography. It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. So one person's food is another person's poison. So there are only four blood types. There's O, there's A, there's B, and there's AB. So if you know your blood type, go ahead and drop it in the chat. If not, just say I don't know or IDK. And if you don't know your blood type, whoever invited you on today has a website. You'll be able to go on that website. You'll be able to purchase a blood type test kit. You can find out your own blood type at home for $12.99.
Even through my practice, after scanning thousands of people over 10 years, I've investigated how the blood type plays a major role in what we're putting in our bodies. Your blood type is like a security system, and the antigen on your red blood cell determines your blood type. And based upon that antigen, your body will identify the food as an enemy or as a friend, as poison or as medicine. And based upon that information, it's either going to trigger your immune system or it's going to conserve your immune system. So if we're eating outside of our chemistry, then we're constantly triggering our immune system, which becomes overreactive after a while to the point where it becomes worn down. When you wear down your immune system, you make it hyperactive. A hyperactive immune system has the potential to turn upon you, upon the host. We call it autoimmune disease. When the immune system turns upon the host, that means that now you have one of the most powerful vessels in the body attacking you without you being able to defend yourself against it.
So download your free ebook today at flatbellylifestyle.com or flatbellyebook.com. If you've not already gotten that from whoever invited you on today, they have that book. It's a free ebook. And you'll want to know what foods are good for your blood type and what foods cause toxins or elevations in your level of fluid. So you want to know what's poison for your blood type. So again, this is what we provide. We provide blood type testing. We provide a beneficial and neutral and avoid list, and also a list of an example of foods that are good for your blood type and foods that are poison for your blood type. If you take a look at the right-hand side of your screen, you'll see an A at the top. If you're an A blood type, you'll want to avoid things like bananas, lobster, and meat. If you're a B blood type, I'm afraid to tell you, don't shoot the messenger, but B blood type, chicken is poison for your blood type. So are avocados and so are shrimp. If you're an O blood type, that fried fish, white wine, and avocado are poison for your blood type. And so again, A stands for agrarian, B stands for balance, O stands for old, it's the oldest blood type, and AB is actually a combination of both A and B blood types. So how would you like to know how well you're functioning in every organ before it becomes critical? So Akana has certified wellness coaches that are equipped to assist.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Eric Prince, the naturopath. I am a holistic doctor, and today we're going to discuss the Quantum Bioscan Analyzer. My testimony has to do with athletics. Being a track and field runner at the age of 40 and 50, I was able to compete at the college level based upon cleansing and detoxifying my bodies with these products, which allowed me to reverse my age biologically, achieve my athletic goals, and to restore my health. So imagine this is your report. Today we want to discuss the power of knowing about a progression of disease before it reaches a crisis state. We're going to talk about the cardiovascular and cerebrovascular report card, which is your heart and your brain. It turns out that over 600,000 people perish each year from heart disease. What if we knew it was coming and had the ability to reverse it? They call it arterial sclerosis, which is a hardening of the arteries. This is a problem in our system because we start off with normal arteries, clean and clear, blood flows with no impedance. But over time, we start to build up plaque inside of our blood vessels. We call this normal to mild abnormality. Then we go from mild to moderate abnormality, where we have even more plaque building up inside of our blood vessels to the point where it becomes close to fully blocked. And this is severe abnormality. If this process continues on from normal to mild to moderate to severe, then we are basically looking at a heart attack at some point in life. But if it becomes permanently blocked, as the blood is flowing through, it reaches a point where the pressure on the walls begin to expand. And we see this as vascular resistance on our bioscan. And once this happens, it causes so much pressure on the walls that it explodes, causing an aneurysm. When this happens, then we have bigger problems to deal with. Let's take a look at some of our testimonies. These are people who actually utilize the products in order to work towards achieving their health goals. Whether it's obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, we're going to be able to access the ability to reverse these conditions, restore health, and achieve our ideal weight.
All right, so this is what we have to offer, folks. We see a lot of people who are in the healthcare industry out here. We see a lot of people that are doing things, but I don't see any other company offering what Akana offers. And this BioScan is priceless. The information is incredible. I paid $850 for a BioScan for me and $850 for my husband. And this was about 6 years ago. So that was the first time I had ever heard about detoxification or a BioScan. And fast forward 6 years, 6 years later, I became a wellness coach, and now we're able to offer these BioScans, and we only charge $50 for them. So you want to make sure that when you do something and you're in this business and you're able to offer something that no one else out there is offering, that you take advantage of the best thing that you have to offer from Akana. So this is one of the analysis. It's the liver function analysis report card. It'll show you how well you're functioning in your liver. When you go to the hospital, their systems and equipment aren't set up to show you how well you're functioning until you've lost about 70% of your function. And then you really need them for something, and you will take whatever they are offering. But this system will tell you when just 10 cells are out of whack. So this is the liver function. It goes all the way down to fatty liver content. This person has an elevated level of fat in their liver, and that is going to lead to disease or dis-ease in their body. So we can show you what your level is personally and help you turn it around or reverse that course. So we want to know, are you living your best life? If we took your BioScan right now, would you see that you are healthy and green? Or would you see that you're mildly or moderately unhealthy in blue or yellow? Or would you see severely unhealthy in red? So whether you want to maintain your health, you may not be on to lose weight, but you want to maintain your health or address some health concerns, whatever it is, we are here and we can assist. So the problem in the US is suicide. We are digging our graves with our fork, says our CEO, Melissa Boston. And the first problem we have is animal protein, is consuming too much animal protein. We're consuming also too much processed food and salts and sugars, and we're leading sedentary lives. So too much animal protein impairs our kidneys and our organs and our cells, contributing to faster aging. It contributes to cancer, it contributes to heart disease and obesity. Dr. Oz says our genetics loads the gun, but our lifestyle pulls the trigger. So your lifestyle is what we are helping you to work on. And when you change your mind, if you can change your mind about something, you can change your life. And that is what we're going to help you work with. So these are steps to healing and healing your gut. 70% of our health is in our gut.
If you don't clean the colon, there is absolutely nothing that you can do to get well. I don't care how elaborate that it is, the practice is. I don't care how much money it costs. If you don't clean the colon, you cannot get well. Did you know obesity is storing your own waste? When that waste gets loose into the bloodstream circulates the body 9 times a minute. And it drops that waste in every cell in the body. This is the reason for eyeglasses. This is the reason for headaches. This is the reason for hearing loss. This is the reason for your hair falling out, is because the colon waste is in the bloodstream.
Y'all hear that? My.
If-
Before I show this next slide, and I didn't want to do that, but before I show the next slide, I'm going to give a warning. I'm going to show you a picture of 2 colons. One colon is completely inflamed, and the second colon is a colon of someone after an autopsy, just showing you what happens when you do not clean your colon. So it's kind of early here on Central Time. So if you've not had your breakfast or you have a weak stomach, you'll want to turn your head until I let you know that this slide is off the screen. All right, I'm going to change it now. So this is the problem in the United States. It is a lack of colon cleansing. You see that inflamed colon? That is what gets into your bloodstream. And you see on the right, that is the picture of them doing an autopsy. And this person did not detox, probably had never heard of a detox. But I want everyone under the sound of my voice to know, if you have never done a detox, you want to get a detox done as quickly as you can. You can get it done with Akana. We have great products to help you do that. All right, I'm going to move that slide so you can come back and join us again. So we want to know, how would you like to elevate your personal level of wellness? I was so excited about this that I was able to share, and let me just mute somebody down. I think that's my Betty Watts. If you can just mute yourself, my love. So you can elevate your level of wellness simply by joining your wagon with Akana. We want to show you about our blue zones. Blue zones, our goal is to create a 7th blue zone. We have blue zones in only one place in the United States, and it is in Loma Linda, California. The other blue zones are across the world in Japan and Singapore, in Greece and Italy and Costa Rica. So blue zones are areas where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. So over 100 years old, and I'm not talking living over 100 and sickly. I'm talking about living over 100 years old with vibrancy. And that's what we are able to do. We are able to reverse diabetes, reverse high blood pressure, reverse all of these different illnesses and ailments in our body. So it starts with creating a blue zone in your own life, in your family's life, in your community's life, in the community at large, in the United States, and now across the world.
Less than 5% of people who go on a diet actually achieve long-term results. We believe you are ready to live your best possible life by getting off the diet roller coaster. Eating according to your blood type can make significant changes in your health. More than 2/3 of adults in the US are overweight. Obesity is associated with the leading causes of death worldwide, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancer. Even if you are at your ideal weight, eating against your blood type puts you at risk for chronic illness and disease. These are devastating reports, and we can change them. But it starts with one fundamental truth. One man's food could be another man's poison. It's time to drop the waste. The Flat Belly Lifestyle is a revolutionary approach to living your best possible life. First, we tailor the program with plant-based food for your specific blood type. And to promote a healthy gut, eating against your blood type creates inflammation, chronic illness, and obesity. Second, we recommend that you take our 15-minute bioscan so that we can help you identify what's happening below the surface. Next, simply choose the right phase for you. For added support, we invite you to join the community of people that are achieving success to inspire you and learn from our experts who support you along the way. Take the pledge today.
Take the pledge today. We want to clean that gut out. And these are a few people who are raving about our product. So Kim E. in Austin, Texas says, my 21-day results were so life-changing, I decided to enroll and become a certified wellness coach with Akana. Dr. Eric Prince, who we've heard from a couple of times today, is a naturopath doctor. He also formulated the products. He formulated our Flat Belly Lifestyle phases 2 and 3. At age 54, he became a semi-finalist for Muscle and Fitness magazine. As a vegan athlete, he competes with college students half his age. And then we have Scott Reese, or Scott R. from Goshen, Virginia. He says in 21 days, he dropped 30 pounds and was able to come off multiple medications. This system saved his life. I just say it is amazing what we can do with our products, and I would encourage everyone on this line to give them a chance. So we have other folks. It says, take time out for self-care. Do you take time out for self-care? Mary G from Chicago decided to finally show up for herself. Self-care. She dropped 9 inches off her waist in 5 months after starting the pledge. 2 years later, she has a new lease on life. She says, care for your body. It's the only place you have to live. These are just a few more testimonies. Minister Mooney on the top left, he says his before and after, he lost 20 pounds of waist. He said it was like losing a set of twins. Yakima Palmer, top right, she's looking amazing. Everyone, you can see down the bottom, JC, I believe he's a Chicago police officer, and you can see what he did in just 21 days, the bottom left-hand screen. We invite you to come and get your own testimony in just 21 days. But I want you to hear from the amazing, one of our founders, Phyllis Nash.
I was able to lose 14 pounds, 6 inches. And I love the way I look. I'm not gonna lie, I am loving this. But let me tell you what I love even more. I dropped my cholesterol 50 points, blood pressure stabilized. And my doctor and I have been fighting for the last 5 years because she wanted to put me on a statin, and I absolutely refused. And she told me I would never change my cholesterol, lowered by diet alone. Well, you can know how excited I felt when I had dropped it 50 points. I want to be optimally healthy until the day I just close my eyes and I'm not here anymore. I hope you join us.
There was challenges to my 21 day. There was a lot of success in the way of learning my tempo. Hearing my body, hearing what doesn't need to be in my body. We're talking, I like to call my parasites other voices. And I got to see which voices were mine all along and which ones weren't. I was told, being an A blood type of my mom a long time ago, that I was literally a vegetarian. And now knowing what having an A blood type means, now understanding how to juice, now understanding that I need raw foods, it's a game changer.
Game changer. An A blood type is supposed to be vegetarian. Look at Tariq's before and after. In just 21 days, he lost 25 pounds. So take the pledge.
I was able.
All right. I don't know if we have our lovely Diana on. Diana, are you able to unmute yourself, my dear? Diana.
I am. I was just looking. I'm on a new device and I'm trying to find where these buttons are. How are you? Yeah, I am.
Fantastic. I would love for our amazing Diana to come and share about these amazing products with Akana, the Flat Belly Lifestyle products. Will you be able to come on, my sister queen?
Absolutely. And you want me to share from the screen that's up, starting with the
Yes,
7 day,
ma'am.
21-day cleanse? Okay, great.
Absolutely.
All right. So we see now that we have on the screen the 7 day cleanse process, which is really the same products as in the 21 day. You have the 21-day left hand side, the right hand side of the 7 day. And included in that is the eliminator, which is for the mucus, and the mucus buster, which is, oh my goodness, with my having allergies, that's a godsend. We also have the detox, which is the herbal body tea. Now, that tea we prepare the night before, the day that you have committed. That means committed to actually start the cleanse. You will actually prepare that the night before, and you start the next morning with that. That's the official day of your cleanse. And then we have the Nourish the Cells, our superfoods, because we know that everything there is processed, and well, we won't, I will get all into that because you can see that through whoever invited you with other areas of things that they can send to you and share with you. But that nourishing the cells with the superfoods, which will include so many beneficial ingredients like the ashwagandha and several things that will actually help to replenish the cells and give you the nutrients that we don't all get. We'd have to eat like a ton of carrots, for instance, to get the benefits of it. So these are condensed and put into this in an all organic and natural way, and as well as the meal replacement that also will actually help in this process with our detoxing and elimination, while we still get the benefit of nourishing our cells, excuse me, and ridding our body of all the toxins that we breathe in, we consume with our knives and our forks. Um, I think that Bernadine already shared how we were digging our graves from our awesome leader and CEO, Melissa, who coined that phrase. So that is really it, the 7 day or the 21 day. I always encourage my customers and friends to start with the 21 day, because once you do the 7 day, you can say, oh my goodness, I can do this. So the 21 day is the best to do. But of course, sometimes for whatever the reason, people are reluctant and they'll start with the 7 day. But wherever you decide this to start, just do it, because one day and then you say, I just can't do it, and you skip a day and come back. The important thing is making the pledge, making a start, just doing it. And your body will thank you, your cells will thank you. And here at Akana, we're in community. You'll have the support that you need. You can get on a Zoom with those who are going through the same process with you. I just think it's awesome. And before I go talking too much more about it, because you can tell I am excited, I have done it. I've gotten great results. The parasites, those are the friends you don't need. Those are your frenemies. Those are not even your enemies. You know that, and that's no, they've been your frenemies because they've been in your body for so many years, and you've been keeping them. Well, it's time for them to go. This is
Yes.
a good time to spring clean, and you can start with yourself.
Amen. Amen. What an awesome product testimony and share of yourself. I thank you so
Thank,
much for joining us. Thank you.
thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. And
Thank,
you can go on. You can do this portion if you'd like. Or
okay. Well, after you've done the cleanse and even before, because it's always good to know, knowledge is information, and we perish for a lack of knowledge. Once we have know, if you don't know, and I think she asked us earlier, to put in for those who know your blood type, it is more important knowing your blood type than knowing your race. So knowing your blood type, you can really know what foods to eat, what you're allergic to, what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. The one good thing I do love about doing this cleanse, I didn't share that on the last screen. I love avocado. Now, during the detox, you can eat those avocados. So I said, okay, sometimes I just want to detox because looking at the store, those avocados look good. So let me just go ahead and get these, and I'm gonna do a detox. If it's no more than 1 or 2 days, I'm gonna get the, I keep the tea. Confession is good for the soul, and I think that
Yes.
once you get into it and you get acclimated to it, and it is a lifestyle. This is not once and done.
Right.
I keep that tea in my refrigerator because, come on, we're human. This is flesh. I wish it weren't, but I do. I err. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I knew you all thought I was, but not so much. Only Jesus, only my Jesus. But
Amen.
having that tea, which is really, we call it the Drano, and that will actually help flush out all of those things that we shouldn't have had to start with, and that's a good process. So there we are. I hope that's it.
Fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So it starts with number one is getting your 7 or 21-day detox. The next is learning your blood type and eating plant-based for your blood type when you're not on the detox. And 3 is getting a bioscan. Just finding out what's happening. I did a detox in January, and I didn't get a bioscan until April. We had somebody to come to Boston, Massachusetts, and do a bioscan. It was Melissa Boston, actually, came and did my bioscan, and it was several months later. But once I knew how to detox, how to flush out, it was just amazing. So thank you so much, Diana. And I'm just
the
going to say,
Aronia berry juice. Come on, talk about that.
yes, because we've discovered the most powerful superfood on the planet. And this is an optional step to the process. So after you finish doing the detox, our Aronia berry accelerates weight loss. It tastes delicious. It reduces inflammation. You take just 1.5 ounces twice a day, and it fights age-related diseases. So you definitely want to get your hands on this Aronia berry. If you've ever heard of noni fruit measures about 4,000 on the ORCA scale, and ORCA stands for oxygen radical absorption capacity. Noni's about 4,000. Aronia berry is 40,000. How is that? It is just super and amazing. That's why we say we've discovered the most potent superfruit on the planet. So you'll definitely want to get yourself some Aronia berry juice. As for me and my house, we shall drink Aronia berry juice. The first thing in the morning and last thing in the day, because we get our double dose in. It is that amazing and that powerful. In fact, my sister-in-law from Boston just called me. She drinks it herself, and she has a friend now that wants to drink the Aronia berry juice. So she's just saying she just wants the information, my website, so she can buy that juice. So get your website out there so folks can get that juice. Now we're going to pivot. We are going to talk about the ECS, or the endocannabinoid system. And the endocannabinoid system is the master key to elevation. It is a combination of systems in our body. It is the brain. It is the stomach. It is the liver. It is the large and small intestine. It is the heart. It's the lungs. It's the kidney. For men, it's the prostate and bone. All of these systems together combined make the ECS. And the ECS is one of the most vital systems in our body and the key to bringing our body back into balance. So now we're going to share some of the amazing products that we have that have some of the CBD products in them. If you're unmuted, I'm asking that you please mute your line. So, I hear a television, so if you can mute your line for me, that would make this a nice clean call for us. I'd greatly appreciate it. So we start in our wellness dispensary with our CBD gummies, and this is our pure gummies, and it's for calm, it's for reducing inflammation, it's for good sleep and good sex. You can also relax with our tinctures. You can also use our topical pain relief. You can also get creativity with our gummies, and also we have gummies for passion, for that intimate time. It's called the King of the Jungle, but it's also for the Queens of the Jungle. Let's see, if I don't have anyone else who is able to mute, let me just stop for 1 second and see all my participants and who I need to mute down. Okay, I think we're set now. Okay. Now we're going to go on. So we're at the star of our show, which is our products. And let's move on to the next. You can also start an online business. Now that you've learned a little bit about improving your health, you've learned about, you can travel wholesale with us. Let us show you how to launch your online wellness dispensary and how you can get certified as a coach with Akana. It starts off with taking the pledge. You can take the pledge to become a customer. You can elevate your health, your wealth, your travel goals in just 7 to 21 days by being a customer. Get that website of the person who loved you enough to invite you on and share their website with you. Or you can become a brand ambassador. You can elevate your level of freedom and become a lifestyle coach. That's a number 2. Or you can become an econopreneur and elevate your level of legacy and your income as a sapphire or diamond coach. Akana can help you elevate your life in as little as 7 days. So self-care, it's the new healthcare. I love that phrase. Self-care is the new healthcare. And if you're not providing your own self-care, that's where it starts, then we're in trouble. So we got to start back with loving ourselves, caring for ourselves, and caring what we put in ourselves, because what you put inside will reflect outside. So a person number 3 that wants to become an econopreneur, you pledge to elevate your legacy. You purchase an optional sapphire or diamond lifestyle pack, and you are the person that wants it all. And we invite you to have it all here with Akana. Part 2, this is for people who are interested in the business, interested in knowing more about how to elevate their time freedom. Anybody want some time freedom? Anybody want to elevate their income? We have a fast start bonus. Learn what that fast start bonus is, because you can earn enough money to get the top dispensary in just one party. We're going to show you how to do that. There are also luxury trips. This is a willable business, and you can create generational wealth with Akana. So elevate your health, wealth, freedom, and legacy. There are 12 ways to earn in Akana. You can get retail volume commission. You can get retail commissions awards. You can get team retail overrides. You can get a referral bonus. You can get team referral overrides, a star agent. If you're just getting started, and I know we have one superstar on the phone that's just getting started out of California, and you can get a star agent bonus. You can get fast start bonuses. You can get a crown jewel revenue pool. You can participate at the diamond revenue pool level. You can earn lifestyle rewards and leadership retreat rewards. You can earn diamond lifestyle rewards and a matrix bonus that's coming soon. I'm still excited about that. I don't know what it is, but I just know it's coming. That anticipation keeping me waiting. It's amazing. So this revenue pool for earning different shares, it starts every month. You can qualify according to the comp plan rules. You can participate in monthly shared revenue pools. So there, it starts at the sapphire level, and the sapphire level is 10,000 a month in volume, not just for you, but you and your team. So it starts at that $10,000 a month. And I'm gonna tell you, this sister had 10,000 in her first month, because Michelle Stewart told me that at 10,000, you start earning shares in the revenue pool. And I like earning shares in the revenue pool. So that's where I started. Get all of your friends together, have them join you for a launch party, a grand opening party, and let's just get you some more people to join your team and get healthy and wealthy together. So it's a growing market, and the market is shifting. And it is now a $4 trillion industry. And you want to jump in as an Akana lifer. If this program ever opens up, you'll hear Akana lifer probably October, November. Get ready when you hear that. Save your ducks, get your money together, because you're going to want to be ready when this $1 billion market shift takes place. You're going to want to have a foothold in this amazing industry with this amazing company. And according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it's a great opportunity. If there are less than 100,000, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And Akana is under 100,000 people. And you can take a look at this, that 80% of the wealth is earned in a company by the first folks who get in. And right now, we haven't hit the sweet spot where elevation, where the trajectory takes off like a rocket. You are in or getting in before the first level, before ground level. We are in the basement right now. So it's a perfect opportunity. Hitch your wagon with Akana and let's grow together. And if you've ever partied like a rock star, because that's what we do here at Akana, this was our Las Vegas conference last year, 2023. You can see how we were getting down. Angie Dickerson had the mic in hand in the lower right-hand corner. She had us rocking. We were doing line dancing and we partied like rock stars. And we're about to do that again in Chicago. Chicago is April 18th through the 21st. If you haven't heard about this conference, you're going to want to get with the person who invited you here and get to that conference. All roads lead to Chicago for our 5th year anniversary. So this is Dream Lifestyle Rewards, our annual Diamond Lifestyle Retreat. If you haven't heard about this, this is the trip that Diamond Terry Anderson won. This is the trip that Diamond Gigi Harris won. And this is the travel trip that Diamond Bernadine Kirkland won. And you can win too. You are a diamond in this company. Be a trip of a lifetime. So excited. There are other ways that you can get an invitation to join us if you've not already qualified for this trip. So I just want you to be ready. I want you to be open and I want you to come and run with us. So elevate with Akana and we welcome you to the Akana family. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to stop recording. And thank everyone for coming out today and spending time with us at Akana.